Ever feel like you can't even sit still for 5 seconds without grabbing your phone? Like, there's always this need for something to grab your attention? Yeah, you're not alone. We're all caught up in this overstimulated mess, but what if I told you there's a way out? I remember when watching a 10-minute YouTube video used to be enough to hold my attention. Then, YouTube Shorts came along, but apparently, even that wasn't enough. Because now we've got clips with Minecraft running in the background just to keep us engaged. It's crazy how much we need to be constantly entertained. And honestly, kind of ridiculous too. Our brains are just wired to crave the most stimulating thing in front of us. I mean, look at you right now. You're probably more focused on the little Minecraft action in the background than what I'm saying here, right? Here's the thing. To get anything done, like studying, reading, or working out, you've got to trick your brain into making those the most stimulating things. Sounds impossible, right? But it's not. The internet's made it super easy to get that dopamine hit. Scrolling through TikToks, binge-watching videos, it's endless. Your brain craves novelty, and the internet is like the ultimate candy store for that. But if you really want to win at life, you've got to start saying no to all the distractions and yes to the things that actually matter, even if they seem boring. Let me tell you about when I decided to cut out all that shallow entertainment. I wanted to focus on reading more and writing because I had this dream of starting a YouTube channel. At first, it was tough. Reading was okay, but writing was a whole different beast. I wasn't good at it. It felt like a constant uphill battle. But here's the thing. I had nothing else to do. No social media, no distractions, just me and my goals. And you know what? After a couple of weeks, I actually started enjoying it. Writing became one of the most fun parts of my day. And that only happened because I lowered my stimulation threshold. The harder stuff became the more exciting thing in my life. Crazy, right? The concept of boredom. Here's where it gets good. Lowering your baseline for what's fun and learning to embrace boredom. That's a superpower. We always think we don't have enough time to get things done. But it's not about time, it's about concentration. When you take away all the flashy distractions, your brain starts to find joy in the slower, more meaningful stuff. Making boring things fun. Think about it like this. We've got a fun hierarchy in our heads. At the top are all the stimulating things we enjoy. Video games, social media, Netflix binges. And at the bottom, all the things we label as boring. Reading, studying, working out. But if you cross out those top-level distractions and embrace the boring stuff, suddenly that baseline shifts. Reading becomes fun. Working out becomes the highlight of your day. It's wild, but it works. And the best part? You don't just have fun, you also make progress. That's what's fulfilling. It's like you're leveling up in life. Wake-up call. You know this whole overstimulation thing? It's not new. The Roman poet Juvenal said it ages ago. Give them bread and circuses, and they will never revolt. Today, it's more like, give them social media and video games, and they will never improve. Life's good enough for most people, but good enough isn't great. Good enough won't get you the dream job, the health goals, or the life you want. If you want more, you've got to fall in love with boredom.
All of man's problems arise because he cannot sit by himself in a room for 30 minutes alone. And it's very true. I always needed to be stimulated. And when the iPhone came along, boredom was dead. I would never be bored again. Even if I'm standing in line, I'm on my iPhone. And I thought it was great. And when I was a kid, I used to try and overclock my brain. Be like, how many thoughts can I think at once? The answer is only one. But I would try to think multiple thoughts at once. And I was proud of that. I was proud that my brain was always running. This engine was always moving. And it's a disease. It's actually the road to misery. And now that I'm older, I realize you actually want to, again, rest your mind. You want to learn how to settle into your mind. And now I look forward to solitary confinement. You leave me alone for a day, it'll be like the happiest day I've had in a while. And that is a superpower that I think everybody can attain.
Think about it. Every problem we have boils down to the fact that we can't just sit alone in a room for 30 minutes without being glued to a screen. I used to be like that too. The second I had a moment of silence, I'd grab my phone. Standing in line? Phone. Waiting for a bus? Phone. It's like we've killed boredom. And in the process, we've killed our ability to focus. But here's the secret. Boredom is a superpower. When you can be alone with your thoughts. No phone. No distractions. That's when you really start to thrive. Now, I look forward to those moments of solitude, because that's when the best ideas come. Action step. So, how do you start? Simple. Make a fun hierarchy list. Rank your habits based on how stimulating they are. Then, cross off the things that are keeping you from doing what really matters. It's going to be tough at first. Your brain's addicted to those quick dopamine hits. But trust me, once you push through, you'll start to love the so-called boring things. I hope this helped you rethink how you approach life's distractions. If you want more tips on how to stay focused and level up, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community. And remember, stay bored. It's where the magic happens.
Thank you for watching.